Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oceania Esports Network Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup. This is your Division 1 Game 23 VC versus Filth. Thank you all for joining me today. We had an absolute cracker of a match this morning between NSS taking on Sin, with NSS coming out with a 2-1. If you haven't watched the game, sorry for the spoilers. We are going to be kicking off at the 21-minute and 30-second mark, so get your predictions in while you can. It looks like there seems to be a lot of love coming in here from the Filth team, with over 28.2 thousand points being bet, only to get 3.9 thousand for VC. For those who have bet large on Filth, you better make sure that VC does take the win, otherwise you are going to absolutely feel the pinch. With 20 seconds to go, get your sippy cups, get your snack packs. We are about to go live, and of course we will start off with Bravo. We're taking a look at that scoreboard. We do start off Filth with Exxon, Imperium, McLaren, I'm going to call him McLaren, whatever, Up to Mischief, and Zinvar, known as Zoe's. For the VCs, we do have Lieutenant Hardcore, Master ODST, OJD, Explicit Vibes, and Zinix. And we are now underway, jumping in straight to the Riverside Manor. Let's just see how long it's going to be before that gets absolutely yeeted and deleted back to Battlefield 1. And we see Up to Mischief now flying down the line. He is going to just go blind sight and take out a couple of rose bushes. Jumping in now with Explicit Vibes, or Lieutenant Hardcore, I should say. Goes through for the shot. Does be taken down there by Zoe's. Dropping with that ZK383. Making a break to the inside of the building. Filth are absolutely dominating the field on Bravo. He goes in for the pre-fire shot, but out of nowhere, zoom, bang, straight to the moon. OJT takes out a two-piece right from the get-go. The Bravo flag was under the absolute control of there by Filth, but out of nowhere, VC have just managed to pull their socks up and go in for the double cap. Take a look at Alpha. We do have a break here from Imperium and McLaren going up for the north here towards Zinix. And just waiting through. The shots are out, but does not land, and Zinix does get a nice little Lewis gun headshot to McLaren's face. Going down through the north lane, we do have Imperium just trying to peek that corner with Master ODST joining into the fight. But if we take a look back down to Bravo, it does look like Zoe's and Up to Mischief. Zoe's is down by Explicit Vibes, Zoe and Zinvar down, and Exxon still alive. Jeez Christ, it's hard to see throughout all these buildings, jumping back and forth. Bravo flag very much in the hands of VC. They do not want to let that go. And Explicit Vibes getting nailed there right at the top of the staircase. Looks like Dobby wants a free elf. It looks like Lieutenant Hardcore is going to be his maker, but OJT gets the revive, picks him up, goes in, get Explicit as well. And they will continue holding on to this Bravo flag. VC out of nowhere. For those who have been putting their bets down onto Filth to win the match, you must be absolutely sweating bricks, because right here in the early game, VC are absolutely clapping some cheeks. And they've left Imperium to defend on the north lane. It looks like Up to Mischief managed to break down through Zinix, go straight towards the Charlie flag. Zoe's taken down there by Explicit Vibes. Up to Mischief will now claim the Charlie flag by himself. That will put a 2-cap into the hands of Filth. OJD and Explicit both holding into the south of Bravo. Exxon being very careful not to give his position away. Goes into some shots, gets a 92. That's going to let his position be known. And he is just panicking. He is panicking all over the place here. There's Lieutenant Hardcore getting nailed from the back. Manages to just avoid it. Zinvar hot to trot on his tail. Goes in for some extra tasty shots. Takes down Lieutenant Hardcore. And the Bravo flag will now start going to the hands of the Filth crew. Those filthy rejects definitely know how to get onto one of these flags in an absolutely desperate attempt. We now have Master ODST coming through the north lane to push Imperium. Imperium's now going after Zinix. And these absolute titans are being very careful. Imperium is one hell of a defender. And he just absolutely showcases his skill there with that beautiful headshot to Zinix. Making sure no one's going to be taken into church. He's going to rush the building. Taking a break on the outside. We do have McLaren now going in. Master ODST does hear the footsteps from the other side of the building. Just trying to place into his shots. He is going to be nailed there by the FG42 Imperium. Once again taking him down. And Filth now starting to lose on Bravo. They just maintained it for a little bit, but VC are just all over this. These two crews have been going at each other's throats nearly every single night for the past 2 or 3 weeks in scrim matches. So it could be in anyone's favor right now. They've picked their maps that they know they're strongest on. And we do have Zinvar going down in the hands of OJT. Bravo objective Charlie as well now just slowly being taken over, but Imperium is going to claim that one back, give them the Alpha and Charlie flag to Filth. VC only holding Bravo 120 to 138, 18 points in the lead. VC might have the points, but they don't have the flags, and this could be detrimental as Up to Mischief takes down OJT. Bravo now left undefended with Exxon, and looked like that was going to be Lieutenant Hardcore coming through there, just nailing him before he got the pickup. Goes for the shot, takes down Zinvar. And he's just an absolute weapon. He's going to be outnumbered here right now, 2-1. Can he land some more tasty little shots? But no, it's not going to be enough. Explicit Vibes does nail him, does get the pickup. Bravo objective stays. They have got Charlie. They're maintaining on Bravo, and 114, 137. They can get back on track to lose these caps down across Filth. McLaren Imperium holding way up in the north of Master ADST, trying to protect that northern flank. Make sure no one comes down onto Charlie. McLaren's now going through to the center stage. Goes in the shot from the back. Was looking the wrong way, and OJT will take full opportunity to put him into an early grave. We do have Exxon taking down Lieutenant Hardcore. Is about to be pushed up into the nice little pinch here. Zinvar now spawning in as well. He's nailed an Explicit Vice with a two-piece with the ZK383. What an absolute weapon. They now push it onto this Alpha flag, and they are closing in quick for a triple. 98 to 137. VC pushing hard, coming out of nowhere, and just absolutely dominating the field. We've never seen Filth struggle this much throughout their games. Usually Filth are the first to put people into a triple cap, but we do have Zinvar now making a break like Usain Bolt, going into the 100-meter dash sprint. He's pushing towards Charlie. Master ODST is going to be the last remaining line of defense. He's breaking off because he knows he's about to be pushed in. That's going to be his still pushing in through the smoke. Zinvar uses a beautiful little distraction piece. If we jump through, they are hop, skip, and jump. Takes down Master ODST. They're going to stop that triple cap at 82 to 135 with 50 points up. They've got an absolute uphill battle to go. But it looks like they are starting to come through here now. Imperium going after Explicit Vibes at a 1-1. He did take down Lieutenant Hardcore. Takes down Explicit. And Bravo flag is slowly turning over to the hands of Filth. He's going to be backed up here by two of his teammates, and that is going to turn that flag very quickly on its head. OJT holding off on the bottom left, on the bottom right. Fighting through that smoke, but it will not last forever. And Up to Mischief and Zinvar are just waiting for anything to pop out there, using that suppression. Try and hunt some rabbits. He's throwing another smoke there, keeping himself protected. Goes in for the shot, but OJT doesn't make it. That was a nice little panic there. And out of nowhere, Filth has now managed to step up a gear and go straight for a triple cap, with now Zinix the only remaining force to hold Alpha, with Imperium hot to trot in the heels. He's run out of ammo, now pulling out that nice little tasty pew pew boy. Try to go in for him. Goes in, there it is! Beautifully done! We will get that one on the instant replay. I do love me a nice little instant replay there. He was taken down, but not before he gave the old batter swing to the face there. Zinix taking down the absolute destruction. Oh, 100% who that was, but Master ADST is coming in for VC to claim that Alpha flag, and we can see batter swing, and you are out, taking down Imperium there. Nice little shot. Alpha objective going to the hands of VC, but Bravo and Charlie very much strengthened by Filth is going to be a very hard road to come by. Imperium left to hold Charlie. He's going to be feeling that one. He's probably going to be hating on that instant replay like most people are, but put yourselves into the knife's edge. You're going to cop one to the face. If XL, Explicit, Lieutenant Hardcore, and OJT now pushed on to Charlie. Goes for the shot, gets 120.
Keine Sorge, ich helfe dir.
The damage is not going to be enough, and just Imperium still staying strong up the top of the staircase. Here comes Exxon taken down, and they're just absolutely destroying these two teams. Lieutenant Hardcore still alive, takes down Exxon. Imperium's down. Can he manage to go in for the reses? Yes, he does. Charlie objective staying very much in the hands of VC here. Bravo completely undefended, with Imperium now spawning in to rush that Charlie flag, and the rest of the Filth crew taking Alpha. Zinix being very passive, making himself a human spawn beacon. Doesn't want to give his position too much away. We got McLaren and Up to Mischief now taken up through the north. We have Zinvar, Exxon, and Imperium in the south. Explicit Hardcore now going into a 2v3. 2v2. With McLaren now coming in to join the fight. Hardcore is down. Explicit Vibe, the last one left. Can we get some shots in here? He doesn't get enough, and there he is. He's going to be taken down beautifully. Beautiful by the McLaren. 69 to 91. Filter slowly dragging this one back into their lead, going from a 50-point uphill battle. They've now dragged it to 20 and under. With Zinix and Master ODST now going into this mid to late mid game. Don't want to give their position away. Don't want to walk into the meat grinder. Filth now starting to become a lot more aggressive than we saw in the early game. Lieutenant Hardcore takedown Zimvar, but not before McLaren does take him out. Explicit Vibes down in the mid will give Bravo objective complete stride for OJT to run it, but Exxon coming up through the dead center staircase. Master ODST will wait for him to poke that corner.
Here.
Throws a grenade. Tries to just getting out of there by the skin of his absolute teeth here. Can't afford to give his position away. That is going to be Zimvar. Zimvar was taken down there. And somehow we ended up all the way back there. McLaren and Exxon now pushing that Charlie flag. Going for a triple against Filth. For Filth to win a triple against VC. 68 to 72. And now we're down to only 4 points in the lead. VC have massively dropped the ball here. Hardcore going up against Zimvar. Zimvar taking the win. OJT now racing around the house in a nice little clockwise, singing, "You spin me right round, baby, like around." Zimvar now pushing up those staircase. He's going to be backed up. This is going to become a 2v1. Takes down OJT. He's just absolutely snapping that little shot through. There's another one for Zimvar. Copping it to the face. Lieutenant Keanu will get the revive. Or possibly not, leaving it behind. He picked up behind him, his teammates. They can't afford the losses right now. Manages to just slide the shot there on Exxon. Only 30 points of health remaining. 64 to 62. VC now in the loss by 2 points. Bravo and Charlie both in the hands of VC. This is what we saw in the early game. VC just need to hold the 2 caps to bring this one back, but down to a single point. This could get right down to the wire. Master ODST is taken down in a hail of bullets by this, what appears to be a 3 or possibly 4v1 on the Charlie objective flag. They will hold Alpha, and they will hold Charlie. This is going to give Alpha the ability to be flipped over with Lieutenant Hardcore, Explicit, OJT, the entire VC crew taking Alpha, leaving Bravo undefended. Up to Mischief will take full opportunity of that. Rush in with McLaren and Zimvar. They've realised their mistake. Now breaking in from the south as well. Lieutenant Hardcore, OJT, they're both going in. McLaren is going to be dropped out of action. Zimvar now racing in from the north. Up to Mischief coming in from the west. Exxon to be joining into the fight. Lieutenant Hardcore by himself, but Zimvar gets the kill. McLaren waits for that res, and Zimvar will answer the call. OJT nailed by Exxon. By a little bit of Woodpecker. The Alpha flag is now up for grabs to Filth. Lieutenant Hardcore and Explicit cannot afford to move off this spot. Zimvar is about to poke his head around the corner through the Valley of Evil. He shall fear none. Explicit and Hardcore both taken down, and it looks like there might be another triple cap here to Filth's little win. 56 to 51. They are definitely in the lead here, managing to turn around from a 50-point uphill battle. They are now in the lead here by nearly 10 points. Phenomenal gameplay from both. They will be flipping over that to a triple cap, and that is going to spell absolute danger for the VC crew. Bravo undefended. The Alpha flag now being rushed in by Explicit, OJT, and Lieutenant Hardcore. McLaren is down. Zimvar and Exxon both joining him in the redeploy screen. And VC crew stopping that triple cap that would have absolutely caused massive drama. Zimvar now the only one left on Bravo. It's going to be him taking on 3 people. Can he be sneaky as a squirrel? Taking the shot, takes down Explicit Vibes. And there it is. He's taken down there by OJT, managing to get the res in. And it looks like out of nowhere, VC are pulling a triple cap. They've got Alpha, they've got Charlie. They're about to flip Bravo. Out of nowhere, Filth has managed to drop this ball. 48 to 40 and closing down quick. VC have managed to flip this right into their winning grasp. Giving up their percentage way too much. Exxon now trying to claim onto Alpha. They're dropping Lieutenant Hardcore, but 40 to 40 and closing fast. Filth needs to go in for this double cap. They're taking Charlie. They are taking Alpha, but it could be a little bit too late for them. Up to Mischief. The last one left takes up Zimvar. Zinix now starting to push in. They've stopped the triple cap. They're going in for that double. That was only a slight, just a little taste, just a little minutia of a triple cap there, but it was just enough to drag them into the lead. VC now 3 points up, but with Alpha now going hopefully back to the hands of VC. Exxon down to the... Well, Exxon and Imperium both just do an absolute slide onto Explicit. They will hold Alpha and Charlie. Mischief and Zinvar, they can't afford to be any more aggressive than they've already been. Lieutenant Cardhooder is going to hold back on a Bravo. We do have Master and Zinix both trying to push into the Charlie flag. Up to Mischief and McLaren. Now going into a 3v1, and Zinix is just outnumbered and outgunned right there. They'll continue picking up their teammates and hold the line. 33-30 with only 3 points defending these two teams. VC and Filth, this could go in anyone's favour. Right now with the 2 caps in the hands of Filth, it is just absolutely screaming victory towards them. With Bravo now left undefended, this can put a triple cap to Filth's winnings. And just like Charlie Sheen with the Tiger Blood, looks like Filth is going to come out on top. Master ADC taking out Exxon from a distance. Alpha objective defended by 1. Charlie not defended by anything. They need to go in and take Charlie back now, because with this triple cap going into the hands of Filth, this could spell trouble. 33-16, double the points and closing fast. Filth just need to hold the line as much as they can.
Right where we want 'em.
Explicit Vibes now taking over Charlie. McLaren through the mid lane, goes in, takes down Explicit Vibes with that headshot. OJT going in for the res, using the cover to his advantage. They have stopped that triple, but with Alpha Bravo both in the hands of Filth, this is going to be very, very close. Oh, and here comes the V1. That lands on Charlie. This could be it. There it is. Up to Mission taking down OJT and Explicit with 2 points remaining and 2 caps in Filth's hands. Ladies and gentlemen, map 1 will be going to the hands of the Filth crew. And there it is, 33-0, Filth taking map 1. Take a look at that scoreboard. We have Zinvar 23-13, Exxon 25-11, OJT for VC 15-14, and Explicit Vibes 16-13. What an absolute great way to start off the match with Exxon up to Mischief, Zinvar, and McLaren with the squad, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now, going into map 2. For those who are just joining, my name is Nimbalicious for the Oceania Esports Network. This is your Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup in Division 1. VC versus Filth, the game 23. Map 1, 33-0, going to the hands of Filth. It was a real tight battle around the mid-game, dragging all the way down from a 50-point lead in front. VC dropped the ball and ended up losing by 33 points to 0. Filth taking the win there. Hopefully we can see VC coming out on top across Narvik, another one of these little spicy maps. A lot of people don't like them. I do understand why, and it looks like there was a massive split push here coming in from Filth, and Exxon might be the first one to engage with the teammates. Who's going to get first blood here? Shots are out. Up to Mischief clearing out on Lieutenant Hardcore. We'll get the first blood, followed by Exxon taking down OJT and Explicit taking down Zinbar. Up to Mischief going in for that nice little res here, and already looks like a double cap to Filth with a possible third, pushing into Alpha with Exxon just sliding his way into those DMs like an extra smooth boy. The Alpha flag is starting to be capped over, and if this goes into a triple cap with Filth taking the lead, this could spell a very difficult uphill battle for VC, as these linear maps can be very difficult. Exxon getting nailed by Lieutenant Hardcore, but Filth are just on the aggression right now. They refuse to let up, and trying to get Filth to take a break is like trying to stick a wet noodle up a kangaroo's backside in a phone box. You just can't get it done. And Zinvar now chasing down OJT. Lieutenant Hardcore copping into the face by McLaren. Zinix still alive, but Zinvar soon on his tail. Nails him from inside of the bunker. Explicit Vibes did try and take it down a south approach, and this is already going into a triple cap with Filth taking the charge, 159 to 140. They want to try and close the gap here and take the absolute record for the least amount of tickets lost in a game. We are currently 3 tickets is the, I believe 3 tickets is the record, and I do think it might be Filth or Doctors that currently hold that. Let me know in the comments below which one it is. I am possibly mistaken here. I know that FL had it for a while on 4 points. I do believe it was Doctors that took it on a 3-point loss. That was about it. Zinva all over this, Lieutenant Heichel. They are desperately trying to get this flag back. And there is just a hail of blue bullets flying everywhere. And there is death and destruction across the line. McLaren is going to be taken down there. Explicit as well. Zinva, they are closing back on Alpha and trying to push Filth off. This will be a good opportunity for them to make a breakdown through the north and take the Bravo flag behind the Filth lines. Looks like they're down to 155. They've lost the chances of getting that record, and you know that they're going to be absolutely cursing everybody's name in this party and Filth's party. Zinix pushing up a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too ambitious, going into a 3v1. Zinva and Exxon now know they've only got Master ODST to tangle with, taking him down, now pushing that Alpha flag, and up through the north we do have VC trying to go in for Bravo, but up to Mischief has got Pride Rock. Lieutenant Hardcore is by himself, and that is not going to be a good position to find yourself in. With up to Mischief, Imperium, and Zinva, the 3 cap goes back into the hands of Filth. This could be a very quick map with 106 remaining on the VC side, and 1 ticket every 2 seconds. Just by having those flags means that this game can be over in 200 seconds or just 3 minutes. OJT nailing a nice little shot there. It looks like Explicit managed to get the final kill there on Zinva. Exxon goes in for the res, using that smoke to the advantage. Imperium now coming in from the south, trying to peek that corner. OJT just holding short, and they are just spawn trapping them in absolute style. Up to Mischief and Exxon taking down McLaren, and Zinva now joining forces. Master ODST doesn't stand a chance. It looks like there was a break from Zinix. He is going to rush it. He's going to try and go to Bravo, but he's going to be chased by McLaren and by Imperium. And he's just dropped in the valley. OJT managing to slip and dip onto Alpha, but manages to trade with Imperium. Lieutenant Hardcore now joining him. Explicit Vibes now spawning in. Finally, the Alpha flag has a chance to flip back. Explicit taking down Zinva. He lost his nerve there on the shots. Exxon taking down Explicit. Hardcore dropped as well. And the Alpha flag will be secured again by Filth. But it looks like VC might have just been able to break out of this with Zinix going in for the res, but taking too much time. Imperium will take that shot. Alpha flag going back in, 62 to 149. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolute carnage we're seeing across the map here. And this is less of a game, more of an execution, with Filth just dominating all over the map. They're just refusing to let VC get any traction, any ground whatsoever. Master ODST taking his frustration out on McLaren. Zinva taking down OJT. He'll manage to get that res in there if he can take down Master. Through the back of the spawn, drops him. And Zinva will get that res in. Zinix is now holding right back in the back of their spawn. And at this point, it looks like Filth will be taking the win here. As it's going to be very difficult to come back from nearly a 100-point lead. There is just a lot of dead bodies now piling up on Alpha. With only Mischief and Imperium holding, Lieutenant Highcore might just be able to make a break for the back of Bravo and go out with 1 flag. But Imperium has his number. Lieutenant Highcore now going up against up to Mischief. McLaren, Imperium just not letting him through. We have Zinix now making a break for the south, but Exxon and up to Mischief have heard his footsteps, and they're going to be jumping straight in on top of him. Zinix taken down there by Exxon. With 15 tickets remaining, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an incredibly quick match. Imperium taken down by Explicit, but not before Zinva cleans up Explicit and Hardcore. With 8 tickets remaining against 146. This was a massacre. There is no lightweight to say it. Filth will take game 23 in their clutches, and with 146 to 0. Explicit Vibes 8 to 9, Zinix 4 to 7, Zinva 16 to 3, and McLaren 8 to 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Filth do take the win here on game 23. Hopefully the next map We will get VC to take a win, but that was just absolutely reckless and ruthless with X on Mischief, Zinvar and McLaren with the Squad Squad. We'll be back right after this. Seems like we have some technical difficulties. I think we've got some technical difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 23. We did have some issues there with the little bit of some technical difficulties coming in from EA Games. Electronic Arts. We will get back underway for Map 3. We have 24 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. We will be kicking this one off at 23:30, so in just under a minute. So 23:30 is the time to start. Everyone will be going in, and we'll be able to start this up. So just be wary of that. 23:30. Get your... So everyone gets your... everyone... Hopefully everyone can still go about. Sorry, I do have some issues with my audio headset at the moment here, so just bear with me seconds. There we go. Again, I do apologize. We had some technical issues. I'm not 100% sure what went down. It appeared that a lot of people did have disconnection from the EA servers, but we were back underway. So for those who are just joining, my name is Noobalicious for the Oceania Esports Battlefield 5 Oceania Esports Network Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup. This is Division 1's VC vs Filth. The first two maps did go to the hands of Filth with an absolutely brutal, game-breaking Map 2 that happened on Narvik, that wasn't a game, that was an absolute execution to the point that even the EA servers had to stand down from that one and give it a moment to breathe. We will be going into map 3 now, so hopefully in the next 5 seconds we can see VC slap some chops and shoot some thoughts as they break through Operation Underground. For those who know, this is one of my absolute least favourite maps due to the fact of these camera angles. But we are back and underway. Filth immediately breaking towards that Bravo flag, just like in Conquest. And it should be a little bit spicy here. We do have Zinix now rushing in towards the Charlie flag by himself. No one else there to defend. And he's just going to hold up that line. Had to turn the old volume up on my side. Looks like the Alpha and Charlie flag both going very quickly into the hands of VC. And apparently I can go through doors, but I can't go through walls. We do have McLaren now backing on to the edge with OJT taking down up to Mischief. McLaren taking down OJT. Nice little pile driver here. The Alpha flag very quickly starting to go back to the hands of Filth, but Bravo now left undefended. Starting to VC. I know that VC are quite strong on the Operation Underground field, and we might just see a 2-1 take place. But it wasn't the time. Oh, there it is! Imperium taking down Explicit Vibes! What an absolute ripper of a shot here! We will be getting that one on the instant replay. I do love me a nice little instant replay. It gives us a good little highlight for the team here. And yeah, what an absolute awesome shot. Explicit Vibes is hiding around the little corner, being a little hidey hole. Comes from around the corner, doesn't decide to kill him. Bang, boom, straight to the moon, sends him packing. I know that Imperium's going to be copping that one for a little bit. Probably not going to limit it down. Explicit Vibes will be all up in his grill about that. We do have Zinvar now making a break back towards Alpha, for Phil's sake. And they are losing Bravo. This is going to a triple cap towards VC. Zinvar getting in that nice little res there as well. Tried to slide around the corner, but he couldn't meet his maker. Explicit Vibe does take the win. Takes down McLaren through the smoke. Rushes Bravo. Vibes does see his counterpart there, goes in the shot, it's not going to be enough of that, it's going to be Exxon. Bravo flag now falling to the hands of Phil, but 131 to 155, VC has got a very strong lead here from the beginning. And we do have McLaren now coming in towards Charlie. Charlie is undefended, which means that it's going to be perfect time for Phil to walk in, lean up. But the Alpha flag now falling as well, with Imperium coming in to back up to Mischief. You don't see a lot of the VC crew. That is going to be Explicit Vibes just getting through the bottom there. Trying to jump in. Tighten up a bit there. Now we're going Imperium trying to chase him down. Charlie objective still protected by VC. Jumping in on Zinix now. He's peeking that corner, waiting for anyone to make a move. I do believe this is the Bar 1918 that he's using. An absolute godlike weapon. We've seen the FG42 and the ZK383 become metas in the game recently as what's being used for the medic class as well as the engineering class. But with that support, the 1918 might only have 20 rounds. Absolute beast. That's Sturmpy Bear 1-5 up to Mischief. Obviously logging into his San Andreas cheat mode, getting into all those unlimited rounds there, taking out Explicit Vibes. Just remember, there's nothing wrong with Battlefield. If there's something wrong, it must be with you. Up to Mischief getting nailed at the top of the stairs. A nice play from OJT. Explicit Vibes not going in for the res. Waits for it. Picks up Lieutenant Hardcore. Charlie flag still in the hands of BC. Now towards Alpha. And he gets copped by a sticky dynamite. Gets a nice headshot there at the same time. And they'll go in for that res there. Alpha and Bravo now. Charlie falls in the hands of Phil. They're going in for a triple cap very quickly. Lieutenant Hardcore now breaking off to go towards Alpha. 123 to 132. VC have got the lead in the points, but with the triple cap now coming over the field, while Alpha still remains blue, it is going to be a triple. 122 to 126 and closing fast. Alpha now going to the hands of VC will take off that triple cap. McLaren now going to push through the side. He's going to be going into a 1v3. Decides it's not worth it. Backed up there by up to Mischief. Chips him down. The ace comes out of the hole. Master ODST getting nailed. Up to Mischief taking down Lieutenant Hardcore. Somehow being rezzed through the ground. The Alpha objective goes back to Hans Filth, and they're going out with another triple cap here. 121 to 115, flipping the tables on VC from nearly 15 points in the lead. VC have dropped it again. We saw this on Provence earlier on in the game. They managed to struggle to make any form of movement. Zinbar now being picked up by Exxon. And through the smoke where we cannot see, we are looking for a VC crew. That is going to be OJT holding on the Bravo flag. Making rhymes when Power didn't even know it. OJT just being very paranoid. Doesn't know which way they're all going to start rolling. Goes in for the shots. Takes down Exxon. But he's going to be the only one left. He was peeking the wrong corner, and Up to Mischief was all over it like a rash. Bravo objective now falling in the hands of Filth will put them into another triple cap. This being the third triple cap that managed to secure this game. And with 120 to 97, with 23 points to gain, VC have got quite a long way to go. Jump on Zinix now. It appears like he seems to be the only one in OJT from the VC crew. And if we take a look at that scoreboard right now, Zinvar 8-4, Up to Bishop 7-3, Explicit Vibes 8-5, and Lieutenant Hardcore 8-5. This is a pretty even kill feed right now. Positive. Pulling out the old Pew Pew. Takes out Imperium. And the Charlie flag, as well as Alpha, both going into the hands of VC. We'll give that a nice little double. It looks like they're going in for a triple as well. Giving Filth a taste of their own medicine. Desperately trying to find someone to jump in on. There we go. OJT finally. Bravo flag, Alpha and Charlie in the hands of VC. And they did have 23 points to grab hold of, but they are dragging this back. Nearly only 10 points in the lead. Can they push Filth to take a loss? Take the L and get a taste of their own medicine. The panic is down. Zinbar taken down by OJT. He's all over the place. Goes into some extra shots. Imperium right on the other side of the train line. He's going to be taken down there. That was a nice play by Zinix coming up from the rear. Alpha objective now makes score 94 to 94. This in favour of both sides, but Alpha Bravo Charlie still being maintained by VC. As long as Alpha stays, that is still a triple. They've just lost out on it now, and if we jump over, that is going to be two people, McLaren and Imperium, holding the Alpha flag. Zoe's and Exxon holding that as well. Lieutenant Hardcore runs into the meat grinder face first. And it is just Zoe Zinbar taking down two people. McLaren dropping the P to OJT. Jumping in on now Bravo. We do have Exxon takes the shot, but it's not going to be enough. He's taken down by that bar. Well played. Imperium now sliding in. OJT trying to peek. It wasn't enough. That's going to be a Lieutenant Hardcore. Goes in for some extra shots. Yes, he does. What an absolute champion. Bravo Charlie still in the hands of BC. This is 73 to 90. Nearly 20 points in the lead. VC have managed to gain more and more traction. Exxon pulling a different maneuver than we're used to. Spot there. Beautifully done. Nicely protected. And I believe that was one of the first times we've seen someone actually use that maneuver, hiding below the concrete slab. But now peeking that corner as well. They're just trying to be a little bit passive this game. We have seen this during the AX versus Bear game. How they became extremely passive towards each other. No one wanted to move up. They spent all their time peeking corners. It ended up nearly being the clock running out. Looks like McLaren's just waiting there with his sticky dynamite. Hopefully we get a kill in here and he can get his nice replay for himself. But no, he's going to take it down there. Dropped by Imperium after he picks up a nice little two-piece. OJT picking up a two-piece. Imperium picking up a three-piece now. What a weapon. OJT, Lieutenant Hardcore, and Master both getting racked up. Notches on the belt post. Bed and the bedpost. Rob and Charlie both being held. Looks like we did have a push up there from Explicit, but Imperium once again taking him down. Bravo objective now starting to flip over to the hands of the Blues, with Exxon being joined by Up to Mischief as well as Zinvar. Alpha Bravo both in the hands of Filth now. We should see these tickets start closing in. But VC can't afford to be as aggressive as they once used to be. Just trying to find one of the red players. That is going to be OJT. Will jump in on now. Goes in, gets the nice heals.
Hier, erste
He's got
Hilfe.
smoke, trying to duck it, and just got out by the skin of his teeth. Jumping for glory. We now have an absolute massive rush here to
Das
the
wird dir
Bravo
helfen,
flag by
Soldat.
the entire VC crew. That should flip the flag over very quickly, but it will leave Charlie completely exposed to the attack, which Phil might just take opportunity for. Imperium try to nail in with the hardcore. Take it down himself. Up to Mischief spawning in the worst possible location. Rob and Charlie both in the hands of the VC crew. We should add this one as the second map as VC holding it command here. 71 to 46. And not letting up anytime soon. This gun having 20 rounds somehow has just infinite amount of bullets. Now I'll move away there so I don't absolutely destroy everyone's eardrums. Lieutenant Hardcore sliding around the map, looking to see if he can shot. Obviously been picking up some tips from Yapina, our resident figure skater, Australian team. Bravo and Charlie still held by VC. Our projector, the only one left to be taken over. We do have Zimbar making a run up the stairs. Does take down OJT. Exxon now goes in for the shots. Just to be taken dry. Master ODST. And explicit vibes. Bravo Charlie, 31 to 71. VZ might walk away here. We're going 2 to 1 at the end of the game. Imperium narrowly avoiding the bullets. He goes in for 17. Only got a little bit of health left. Nails a beautiful headshot there with the Mark 6 revolver. But Zinix on the distance. Too many Zimbar, Zoes, Zinix. Too many people with X's in their name. That's Bravo ejecting Charlie, still held by VC. We do have Zinvar now rushing towards Charlie. He's getting backed up by one of his teammates here. Goes into the shots. This is going to be a 3v1, 2v1. Zinix taken down in a hail of bullets to the head. He couldn't make it out, and that is going to be Lieutenant Hardcore. And Lieutenant Hardcore taking the win there. It's going to be about 1-5. 18 to 68 with us, an absolute phenomenal lead. BC are looking to score the win here and refuse to go down without a fight. And, my eyes might have deceived me, but it almost looked like someone whipped out the old shovel there to try and smack the ground. We do have explicit vibes down running show at the top of the train, joined up by Master ODC. They making a break for the alpha flag. They want to go out on a triple cap and let Phil feel exactly how they felt on Narvik. And this looks like we might just have it here. Explicit bomb, vaccines pre-firing everything. Goes in for some extras, some spicy shots. Wasn't going to be enough. Alpha flag nearly taken over with 2 tickets remaining. BC will walk away with at least 1 win under their belt. There it goes. 2 to 1. VC winning on map 3. 68 to 0 with Zinvar 14 to 14. Imperium 16 to 13. Explicit Vibes 23 to 10. And Lieutenant Hardcore 16 to 9. Nearly going out there on the triple. We do have VC taking him with squad with Explicit, OJT, Master ODST, and Lieutenant Hardcore. What an absolute play. That is good to see that we have Filth taking in for 2 and VC taking in for 1. Filth obviously coming out on top and winning. We will just start to dish out those points, so just give me 2 moments to choose a prediction. The outcome does go to the hands of the crew. There it goes. Congratulations to all those who did win the points. We will be going into another game later on this evening. That will be OWD. I believe that is going to be a exhibition round between GBH and Ladies in Battlefield Red, so stay tuned for that. My name is Malicious. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time.